Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us.
Here we go.
With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Now here's Van Vliet. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Wow. Smith going for a slam. He wants everyone to know that he's arrived.
Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
Knocks it loose. Out to Thompson. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. Back to Thompson. 5 to shoot. Here's Smith. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Smith's got his second basket.
And there's the length of Smith at work. Playing big on the interior.
And it's Giddey missing. And it's Houston's ball. And it's Smith penetrating. The open shot by Thompson. And it's Giddey with a rebound. And it's Giddey with a ball for Chicago. 4-point game. Pass to Vucevic. Chicago passing it around. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Yeah, look at Giddey stealing the spotlight. What a jam.
First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. The kick out to Van Vliet. Thompson outside. And the three off target. Here's Giddey. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
The motor of Kobe White. Grant seems to be ready to run the entire game and then some.
Oh, totally, B.A. For someone who is quick and can jump and has a strong handle, he's got plenty of stamina. And as a guard, you trust Kobe will make those effort plays.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
KBA, Fred Van Vliet is a leader for the Rockets. Their coach, Ime Udoka, says Fred sometimes goes against his natural inclination, playing the good cop because Ime himself is so hard on them, but adds, Fred is a grumpy dude. He always finds something to be mad at. We need that with our team. Back over to you guys.
They love his disposition. All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Van Vliet. Chicago making their last shot. Thompson outside. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day. Oh.
Right side Giddey. Pass to Vucevic. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Fred Van Vliet.
Yeah, what determination by Giddey inside. Taking the foul and taking his shot.
A 6'8" point guard, Josh Giddey's length gives him a massive advantage, Grant.
Oh, it does, B.A. He's too big for opposing ones to guard. It's tough putting a wing on him, and Giddey just makes you change your defensive game plan.
Back to Giddey. Vucevic in the post. The shot, no good. Houston in the lead. Down low. And stolen by Herter. 3-on-3. And Vucevic slams it in.
No higher percentage shot than that, guys. You love seeing Vucevic finish at the rim like that. Excellent aggressiveness there.
Screen by Capella. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Holiday. Now here's Capella. Shot clock at 5. Chicago with a rebound. White on the wing. Outside Herter. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, leading by a point. We'll get... And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
The Rockets trail. Pass to Finney-Smith. To the inside. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Vucevic in the post. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Pass to Şengün. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Şengün's got his second basket of the game. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Well, Clark, players sometimes talk about the game slowing down as they gain experience.
Well, it's the benefit of experience, understanding situations, having gone through various situations as you get more engaged in the league over time. The more you understand where you're supposed to be, usually you can get there on time or early, and you're more reactive versus thinking.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Outside Giddey. Chicago passing it around. They set the pick. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Şengün. Houston leading by 3. Şengün, the screen. Inside. Pass to Davison. Right side Eason. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
You'd certainly like to see a little better rim protection right there.
And Clark, one thing this Rockets team is known for is their ferocity on the backboards.
Yeah, they were terrific retrieving their own misses, and they played with a grit and a toughness that I thought belied the team's youth, and that's a good foundation to build on. You've got tough-minded young players that are only going to get better. Keep an eye on this Rockets team.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with his perimeter shooting. Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked.
It actually almost makes it a little more special. Grace over power is how I would look at
it. Here's Vucevic. He's got 5. From deep, Giddey. Finney-Smith pulls it in. To the middle. Pass to Davison. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
You're pushing the pace. Giddey using some speed to get his shot.
Outside Durant. And it's rejected. Left side White. Outside Giddey. White looking it over. Back to Giddey. The Bulls need to get off a shot. From deep. White can't hit. The Rockets lead by 4. To the paint. Pass to Şengün. Now Easton. Here's Shepard. On the wing, Finney Smith. The three is up. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And here's Giddey. Pass to Buzelis. Back to Giddey. And a missed layup. And here's Durant. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Houston leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Dosunmu on the wing. The floater. Smith with the rebound. The Rockets lead by 4. And that one's good. Thompson's gotten his second bucket of the game.
You see there, Thompson does a good job of sneaking into the lane and finishing.
A streamlined rebuild for the Rockets. In 2021, they trade away James Harden. 4 years later, the #2 seed in the West, Grant.
And they haven't shortchanged their future either. Sure, they've added key veterans, but the bulk of their roster is still very young with room to grow.
Thompson outside. Şengün, the screen. Here's Durant. Driving to the rim. Durant!
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Giddey into the lane. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy. Giddey's got 11 points.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Şengün. From 11 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. Bulls trail by 4. Here's Vucevic. It's hauled in by Houston. Van Vliet left side. Outside Durant. Van Vliet outside. Back to Durant. Clock is at 3. Launches it. That one doesn't drop.
Blocking foul called on Kevin Durant. First personal foul. First team foul.
And so here is Chicago. Trailing by 4. White, good.
The assist. Buzelis.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. The Chicago Bulls retiring the jersey of hometown hero and former league MVP Derrick Rose. His coach with the Bulls, Tom Thibodeau, said, "The true measure of a man is how he handles adversity, and nobody did it better. He always found a way to rise above, and there's no question in my mind he is a Hall of Fame player." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Down low. Vucevic gets the bucket. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know, Nikola Vucevic, guys, just goes to work when he gets an opportunity to score. I mean, he's a very, very polished offensive player.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Takes it inside. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
Jones with the ball. Van Vliet covering. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. The pull-up. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
That's tipped. Back comes Houston in transition. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
He is so smart to go to a shooter to finish the fast break. And coach has to like seeing Smith hustle to complete the play.
And the basket by Dosunmu.
Get the ball in close. Get your points that way. That's doing good business.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. For three, Durant connects from downtown. Durant's got 9 points in the quarter.
Players with KD's size generally don't have that quick release, too. Incredible combination for him.
Durant with it. Screen by Capella. There's the three. Oh, at the buzzer! Wow!
I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
I agree. I mean, and to have the composure to lock in and get off.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now here's Holiday. Driving in. And Holiday powers it home.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
Holiday drives in. Pass to Eason. Up top, Şengün. Houston working the ball around. 6 to shoot. Puts it up from the high post. Can't hit that one.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Who's Ellis?
Some aggressive defense from Finney Smith, allowing him to deny that shot.
Oh, sweet move. And it's Kitty with a rebound. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. That's good from White. Bulls trail by 14. Outside White. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Kitty. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Outside Durant. To the middle. Outside Holiday. Outside Eason. Outside Durant. The putback. Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. And it's Kitty with a rebound. And Kitty has got the ball here for the Bulls. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. Houston leading by 12. Outside Durant. He fires from 18. Rebounded by Kitty. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
And it's Holiday with the ball for the Rockets. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
It's cleared away by Thompson.
Really hard to stay competitive when you're taking low percentage shots.
Outside Durant. Rebounded by Kitty. Bulls trail by 10. .144 left in the fourth quarter. Stolen by Thompson. Smith jams it home.
Beating the defense in transition, Smith showing how a little extra effort goes a long way.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. .133 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Vucevic. DeSumo outside. Can't get the three. Houston leading by 12. Smith outside. Thompson outside. Now Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. Durant fires. Rebounded by Giddey. And so here is Chicago. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Rockets.
I was really impressed with their attitude today, Graham. Competitive game. They battled through every step of the way.
And B.A., can you say big-time effort and energy? I mean, just a tremendous performance. They were well-deserving of this win.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Amen Thompson.
Boy, his vision was impeccable, right on point tonight. Picking apart the defense and racking up a bunch of assists.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant, the putback. Amen Thompson nails it. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game, you have to feel